11th and 12th grade girls semifinal action about to get underway. I'm Michael Knight. Matt Reynolds will join me for the second half. It'll be the Dallas Stars taking on the Texas Elite. Both teams coming in at 5-0. One team more impressive than the other, as the Dallas Stars have been knocking everybody out. Their first 4 games, this was the average score, 69-27. They beat their first 4 opponents by an average margin of 42 points. They beat Arlington to advance to the semifinal game by over 20 points yesterday. So the Dallas Stars have been just knocking everybody out here in the first 3 days. We'll see if they can continue that with a spot in the championship game on the line. The Texas Elite, they're no slouch, as they are unbeaten as well so far in the tournament. The Stars win the opening tip, and right to work they go. Nice bounce pass, but they lose it over to the Elite, and we're underway. And an early turnover gives the Texas Elite the ball. We'll see what they can do on their first possession in the corner. Now down low, ball tipped away, stolen by the Stars. Up ahead they go. Layup is clanked. Couple empty possessions for both teams in the early going. Give you the starting lineup for the Texas Elite. Controlling the point right now is Bailey Carpenter. Carpenter goes back to her right. Gets a pick. Races into the corner. Acts like she wants to shoot. Now gets it back to Carpenter to the free throw line. Now wing shot is off the mark for Madison Spears. Offensive board, though, out to Carpenter. The other 3 starters are Brittany Perot, Addison Garcia, and Gabriella Nelson for the Dallas Stars. The starting 5. Jada Nixon, Carissa Moody, Alexis Gilberts, Jerice Fears on the dribble drive, and the final starter is Chelsea Warren in the foul. So now we have the first opportunity for points, as Madison Spears will set up to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw good. The winner moves on to the championship game later today against the winner of Team Texas and the Prodigy Club, as the Dallas Stars move up ahead. Into the corner they go. First look at them in a half-court situation. Most of their offense has been on the run, and a 3-ball is drained by Alexis Gilberts. And it's 3-1 early. The Texas Elites moving right to left. They move it outside using a pick. Didn't get all of it. Now they'll go down low on the block. Turn around, fade away. Nothing but net. Nice shot by Gabriella Nelson. The championship game of this division will be at 2 o'clock right here on the PrimeTime Sports Network. 3-ball is no good. Offensive board, though. Nice move. Layup, no. Elite ball. Three-ball. In and out, no good for Spears, Madison Spears. Couldn't get that one to drop. Inbounding under her own basket is Perot. Perot, nice look to the high post to Garcia. Garcia drains her shot. It's 5-3 in favor of the Elites. DeBrasia Beatty underneath, can't finish. Up with the putback, that was Sanisha Newman. And an early timeout for the Elites with 13:36 left. We haven't even played 3 minutes. And that was not a timeout for the Elite. I apologize. The Dallas Stars calling the early timeout. It's 5-5 in favor of nobody, since it's a tie. Last game ended up being a blowout with the North Texas Thunder running away with it. 61-42 was the final in that one. Full court pressure from the Stars. No problem for the Elite. Garcia angles to her left. Slices in between a couple defenders. Now into the corner. Thought about three. Has it taken away for a moment. Garcia gets it back though. Garcia almost had it poked away again. But they'll go to Perot. Perot to Spears. Spears stepped on the inline, out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Dallas Stars. Still tied up at 5. Once again, this is one of the most dominant teams that has played in the tournament so far, beating their first 4 opponents by an average 42 points. Stars attacking. Off the glass, no good. Offensive putback, off to the right. And another try, and another opportunity, and finally, Jayla Walton gets it. 7-5. And a blocking foul will be whistled on Fabriana Dixon. Inbound pass to Garcia. Right back to Spears. Spears has it taken away but gets it back. Now out to Carpenter. Carpenter going to try to set things up. Kicks right, goes left. And the ball goes right into our location. Tipped away and out of bounds by Jaylyn Brown. Will stay with the Elites. Set to inbound is Carpenter. Carpenter finds a teammate in Garcia. Garcia with it. To her left. Now to Carpenter. Carpenter drive. Shot blocked. Stars ball. 12 minutes left in the first half. Racing ahead. Nice bounce pass. Can't get the finish though. Got her own miss, and the putback is rolled up there and good for Jayla Walton, who has 4 early points, and it's a 4-point advantage for the Stars, 9-5. Shot blocked, another block for the Stars. It's going to stay with the Elite, though, as they couldn't save it from going out of bounds. Looked like it was Dixon on the block. Our next game will be a 10th grade girls division game in the semifinals of that division. It'll feature the Oklahoma Lady Fire and the Waco Lady Panthers. 3-ball drained by Gabriella Nelson, who has 5. That's the game high. Stars will try to answer here. That one is well short. They save it in, but to the wrong team. Elite basketball. They got 3-on-2. Spears all the way to the cup, leaves the layup short, and the putback is blocked out of bounds. So we're going to have a foul on the block. It'll send Madison Spears to the free throw line. Her last trip there was 50%. She made the first, missed the second. Takes a couple dribbles. No bend to the knee. She just flicks it up there and in. A whole new crew into the game for the Stars. Get you those names in a moment. Jada Nixon, Alexis Gilbert, Chelsea Warren as the second free throw is up and in. Carissa Moody and Jerice Fears all into the game for the Stars. Into the corner they go. Trying to go back up top now, do. Underneath the Fears. Fears little turnaround baby hook is good. Her first basket. 10:55 left. And they lead it 11-10. They stop a little 5-0 run that the Elite had going. Out to Spears. Now top of the key. Into the game for the Texas Elite is Shaquilla Anderson. Now another steal for the Stars. 4-on-1. They should get points here. Layup good for Alexis Gilbert, who has 5. 13-10. 10-15 left. Texas Elite doing a good job here. One-on-one situation. Now using the pick into the corner. Dribble drive. Shot no good, but they're going to say she fouled her. And she probably did get a little too much of the wrist. That was Keosha Wilburn, who's into the game on the drive. And they're going to whistle Jerice Fears for the foul. So Wilburn will shoot 2. Winner of this game gets Team Texas or the Prodigy Club in the championship game. That game being played as we speak. No idea what the score is there. As the second free throw is knocked down. 13-12. Still in favor of the Stars. Bounce pass underneath. On the block. Reverse layup. Gets it to go off the glass. Nice touch from Chelsea Warren, who scores for the first time. And a travel call as the pressure got to the Elite on that possession. Under 10 minutes to go, it's 15-12. Dribble. Back and forth between the right and left hand. Into the corner, 3 ball. She thought about it too long and left it short. Offensive rebound perhaps for the Stars. But instead it goes out of bounds. They're going to say the Elite touched it last. So it's going to stay with Dallas. A little sweat on the ball, having to dry it off. Still a little slippery. Now she says it's good. Got to get rid of it. Now does. To Nixon. Jada Nixon. Goes to her left. The drive. Up ahead, go the Elite off the turnover. Carpenter all the way to the basket. Lost it out of bounds and over to the Stars, who hold a 3-point advantage. Sub coming into the game is DeBrazia Beatty. Beatty will check in. And sitting down is Alexis Gilbert. Nixon crossing half court. To her left to Beatty, back to Nixon. Back to Beatty, now to Gilbert. She launches for 3, off to the left. Rebound, shot no good. Can't get the board, the Elite off and running. Falling down, and now the shot is under the basket, no good. She'll go to the free throw line. That's Wilburn again. She was 1 for 2 on her last trip. And while she's standing at the free throw line, we'd like to remind you that you can watch any of these games from today, yesterday, or during pool play on Thursday and Friday. Just go to PrimetimeSports.com. That is PrimetimeSports with a Z.com. And order any of the games that we have webcasted live here on Court 5, or any of the other courts that have cameras on them but no commentary, or any of the other locations across the Dallas-Fort Worth area. PrimetimeSports.com, and don't forget the Z at the end. And Texas Elite off the miss. And we're going to have a foul now. On the reach. It's going to stay with the Elites. Set to inbound is Carpenter. Gets it to Wilburn. Wilburn almost had it taken away. She throws it away. Up ahead. Layup off the mark right there for the putback. Can't get it. Now a loose ball is grabbed by Gilbert and up and in. She has 7 points. Carpenter struggling to get the ball away. 5-point lead as we've reached the halfway mark of the first half. Garcia, top of the key. She goes to her left, and we're going to have a reach in there. And that was just a blatant reach by Jerice Fears. So it's going to stay with the Texas Elites. Off the inbound pass. They have an opening. Carpenter for three. Left it short, and it was last touched by the Stars there. As Chelsea Warren got one hand on it, but couldn't grab it with both. Inbounding on her own basket is Carpenter. Carpenter out top. Now into the corner she goes. Garcia at the free throw line. She picks up her dribble, tosses out to Wilburn, and she'll drive to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound being fought for. It was originally won by Jayla Walton. But then Garcia reached in, forcing the foul call. 5-point advantage, 17-12 is the score here. As Beatty goes into the corner. Back to Beatty. To her left. Trying to go underneath. Now they hit it to the free throw line, but before the pass, there was a timeout by the Dallas Stars. Felt like they were in danger of a 5-second call. So they use a timeout here. As our baseline camera gets you a look not only into the Dallas Stars huddle, but also now into the Texas Elite huddle as they try to climb out of a 5-point hole, but doing much better than the other 5 teams that have faced the Dallas Stars so far this weekend. Let's see what they do defensively out of this timeout, and then if they can get a stop, can they put a dent into this lead? Out of the timeout, Stars basketball, and they're going to throw it away. They call a timeout and then throw the ball away. It'll go over to the Texas Elite. Under 7 minutes to go. 5-point advantage for the Stars. Using a pick is Carpenter. She drives, dishes. Now out to Garcia. She'll try to hit a three. Left it short. Rebound Stars. Beatty off to the races. Nice bounce pass. And with the extra pass, but couldn't save it. Or couldn't grab it. And so having to save it out of bounds. Now somehow the Stars come up with it underneath. The shot was no good. And we're going to have a reach in on the Elites. Keeping it with the Stars. Inbound pass. Nice look and a shot by Jayla Walton off the mark, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. It'll be her first trip to the charity stripe with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left. It's 17-12 in favor of the Stars. Second free throw. Clinks off to the right. The Texas Elite up ahead. Standing dangerously close to the half-court line. Now she drives. Garcia into the corner to Carpenter. Carpenter out top of the key. Back to her. Looking for a teammate. Finally hands off to Garcia. Garcia will pull up. Launches that one. There was contact. It looked like it affected the shot. No call. Ball goes out of bounds off the Stars as they're just moving a little too fast right now. Now checking in is Jada Nixon and Jalen Brown. That's for the Dallas Stars. 5:40 left, 17-12 is the score here at the IAD Gymnasium. Court number 5, I'm Michael Knight. Matt Reynolds will join me for the second half, and we're going to have a foul on the three-point shot. Not quite sure about that. But no, they're going to say it's not on the shot. They're going to say it was after the shot. I'm going to say she fouled her after the shot, so no shooting foul here. I was going to say, there was definitely contact after she let it go, but you can't be awarded free throws after that. This isn't the NBA with continuation. The Elites driving to the free throw line. Shot off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by the Elite. Second chance opportunity here. In the corner, trapped, needs to get rid of it, does to Garcia. Garcia goes back and forth between the right and left hand. Now guarded heavily, got her defender to almost fall down. Now nice pass, three ball off the mark, but right there is Wilburn with the rebound, and over the back will be the call. And they'll inbound under their own basket. Set to inbound. So Wilburn throws it in, but to the wrong team, and right off the catch, you have a foul on Garcia. Now the Stars, we've been stuck at 17-12 for a long time now. Neither team able to do much of anything on offense. Stars nearly threw it away, but now out top to Nixon. Pull up Jay at the free throw line. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive board and putback for Sanisha Newman is going to be waved off, as they're going to say she went over the back to grab the offensive board. Pass. Stolen away for a moment, but it gets back to the Elites. Full court pressure giving them some problems. Now a steal and a left hand layup. Good. First basket in a long time. This one goes to Newman. And we're going to have a foul on the next possession for the Elites. With 14 minutes and 21 seconds left. It's 19-12. And walking to the other end after the reach in is Wilburn, who is 1 of 4 from the free throw line here in the first half. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left. First free throw good. All of her points coming from the charity stripe. Second free throw clanked, almost bounced back in, but can't. And the Dallas Stars off and running. Jumper, no good. Rebound to the Elites, and on the rebound there's a foul over the back, and so we go right back to the free throw line to shoot more free throws. So the Texas Elite can cut into the lead from the charity stripe here, as Madison Spears Goes to the line. She's 3 of 4. And the flick of the wrist sends that one up and in. Makes it a 5-point deficit. And the second one is good. 19-15 underneath on the block. 4 minutes to go. Trying to respond. Does. What a shot by Newman. She has 6. And on the full court pressure. Pass. Wing. 3 ball was short, but the Elite run down the board. Wilburn with it. She goes top of the key. Now into the corner. Dribble drive on the baseline. Tosses it out. Shot. No good for Anderson. Board by the Stars. And they can add to their 6-point lead underneath. Double move. Now out to Nixon. Shot. Good and knocked down. They're going to say it was a 2 for Jalen Brown. Her first basket of the game. And the Texas Elites now trail by 8 with the ball, trying to make something happen. And crashing to the floor is Brittany Perot. She was fouled. She'll shoot free throws, has yet to score in this contest. And this is her first trip to the free throw line. She makes the first, rattles that one in. Second free throw is thrown up there and in for Brittany Perot. And here come the Stars. Under 3 minutes to go, 6-point advantage for Dallas. Will drive into the corner. 3, knocked down for Carissa Moody. Complete balance on the scoring department. Moody now with the steal. And she's going to get fouled as she stole the inbound pass. They're not in the bonus yet, so they'll continue to throw it in under their own basket. Off the inbound pass, can't get it. Offensive board. And she gets it right back. Sanisha Newman, who missed the first, did not miss the second. She has a game-high 8 points. And the lead is now double digits for the first time. 11-point lead, 28-17 in favor of the Stars. As the Elite drive, throw up a shot. It's off the mark. The Stars off and running, and the layup in motion. It was pretty. As Jerice Fears finishes, she's got 4 and all by herself. And knocking down the layup is Elizabeth Pack. As Fears, she was back there to stop her, but bent over to tie her shoe. Pack was able to get behind her and finish the layup, 30-19. Wait to tie your shoe at a timeout or something. As that ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Stars, minute 39 left. And Fierce will sit down. As well as Jalen Brown into the game is Jayla Walton. And for Fabriana Dixon, controlling the point is Beatty. Right back to her after the pass. Now back to her again. She drives with the left hand, can't get it to go. Elite board. They have numbers, but they wait for Dallas to get back and can't do much with it. Bounce pass to Spears. Spears attacking. Floater blocked. Up ahead to the Stars. There's Dixon. Gets it. Actually, that was, Fabriana Dixon. There's 2 Dixons on the court. Jada Dixon and Fabriana Dixon. And Pack gets it underneath, 32-21, under a minute to go, 11-point advantage. Pump fake now into the corner. 3 off the backboard. Rebound no good on the putback from Walton, but she'll go to the free throw line for the second time this morning. She was 0 for 2 on her last trip. She has 4 points. First free throw clanks up there, no good. And the second free throw no good, and Walton gonna go over the back on the rebound. Which will send the Texas Elite to the free throw line. If it wasn't for free throws, the Elite would be in trouble here. Heading to the half, they've only hit 5 field goals here. A lot of their points coming from the charity stripe, and adding to that total is Bailey Carpenter, her first points of the morning. Makes them both. 40 seconds left. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor for the Dallas Stars. The Texas Elite here this morning, as I do the math really quickly in my head, so I apologize, is 11 of 16 from the free throw line here. Meanwhile, the Dallas Stars are 0 for 4. So a big difference in free throws here in the first half, yet the Dallas Stars hold a commanding 9-point lead. With 36 seconds left. And they'll have the ball out of the timeouts. They'll inbound it to Alexis Gilbert. Gilbert's up ahead. Bounce pass right back to her. Behind the back dribble, but the Elite is right there for the steal. Good play. Now Gilbert trying to get it right back. 20 seconds. Drive. Layup blocked by Walton. Stars on the run. They throw it away. Carpenter now has it poked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Elite with 7 seconds left. They can cut into this lead before the half. Inbound pass, almost stolen. Now the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to keep it with the Elite. 5 seconds left. Carpenter to inbound. Into Anderson, right back to Carpenter, who has a lane to the basket. Can't finish, though. And we've reached the end of the first half. The Dallas Stars have jumped out to a 9-point lead. Let's see if they can hold on. The winner of this game moves on to the championship game. We'll be back with the second half after this. You're watching the 11th and 12th grade girls division semifinal game on the PrimeTime Sports Network live from Carrollton, Texas. Welcome back to the IAD Gymnasium in Carrollton, Texas. I'm Michael Knight bringing you the 11th and 12th grade division semifinal game of the girls, featuring the Dallas Stars and the Texas Elite at the half. It's the Dallas Stars leading the Texas Elite 32-23. We're about set to get underway for the second half. The Stars will have it first. Excuse me, the Elites will have it first out of the break. Trailing by 9, the Stars have been dominant in this tournament. They've beaten all their opponents by at least 20 points or more. They beat their first 4 opponents by an average margin of 42 points. Nothing like that happening right now, but the Stars have shown that they're explosive, so this could get out of hand at any time, but the Lady Elites doing a good job to avoid that. Addison Garcia, good possession there, and she knocks down the jumper. 32-25. Ball goes out of bounds, and an early turnover for the Stars. With 15:31 left, it's 32-25. Texas Elites driving with Garcia. Now they'll give it back. Going to the basket, layup, off the glass, no good, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Madison Spears 5 for 6 from the line in the first half, as the Texas Elites were 11 for 15. No, 12 for 16 from the free throw line in the first half. Meanwhile, the Dallas Stars were 0 for 4 as she makes the first. I'm now joined by Matt Reynolds, who was in and out of the gym during the first half. The Dallas Stars not dominating like they have over the last couple of days, but they're still definitely in charge here. Now the lead has been cut down to 5. We'll see what they can do on offense.
Most competitive game by far that they've been in throughout this tournament.
3 ball off the mark, offensive board, and putback is in for Chelsea Warren, who now has 4. By the way, the halftime stats, we'll get them to you during this possession. At the half, it was for the Dallas Stars. Alexis Gilbert with 7. Newman with 8. Walton and Fierce had 4. Moody with 3. Warren, Brown, and Dixon each finished with 2. 3 ball from Carpenter. It's off the mark, rebounded by the Elites. Off the glass and in, but she walked with it. Gives us a chance to break down the Elites halftime stats. Nelson finished with 5, Pack with 4, Addison Garcia with 2. Perot and Carpenter with 2. Off the miss, Garcia with the board, throws it away. Second chance opportunity for the Stars. Turnaround, no good, but she's fouled going up. Like I was saying, Perot and Carpenter with 2, Wilburn with 2, and Spears with 5, all from the free throw line. Stepping to the line right now is Chelsea Warren. Chelsea Warren clinks that one, and the free throw woes continue for the Dallas Stars as they are now 0 for 5 as a team from the charity stripe.
You know, that could really come back to haunt them. Right as I said, we jinx them into a make. Could come back to haunt them later on, if not in this game, maybe down the line in this tournament.
1 for 6. There's a steal. Stars on the run. Layup is good for Alexis Gilbert, who has 9. That leads all scorers. 37-29 is the score. Garcia, hands off. Working towards the top of the key. Had a pick, but wasn't able to use it. Now she drives into the corner. Now up top. 3 ball fake. Drive. Floater. Gets the friendly roll. It looked like the ball just deadened on the backboard as Nelson drops that one. She has 7. Here's the steal for the Elite. Poked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Texas.
They're going to get a foul.
There were 2 Lady Stars down there.
They're called on Nixon.
Jada Nixon that now sits down. And back into the game comes Beatty. Nice look to Carpenter. Carpenter can't finish, but she's fouled going up. The Texas Elite doing a good job getting to the free throw line as Bailey Carpenter will return for the first time since the first half. She was 2 for 2 on her trip. Nearing the 13-minute mark in this game as Carpenter makes it. They improve to 15 of 19 from the charity stripe. Trying to go 16 for 20 here. They do. Pass to the free throw line. Nice look to the left. Now they'll have to reset things. Up top to Beatty. To the free throw line to Fears. Wide open. 3-ball off the mark. Offensive board Dallas. No whistle yet. And now we get it. Jump ball call. The possession arrow favors Dallas with a 4-point advantage. Stars looking to extend this lead. Move on to the championship game where they will face the winner of Team Texas and the Prodigy Club, which is going on right now. And I believe Team Texas is leading 39-37. Shot off the mark. Rebound. 3-ball. Nope, it's short. And another battle for the board. This time the jump ball favors the Elite.
Texas Elite hanging around here. Dallas Stars, they've got to be careful. Can't let them hang around forever.
Inbound. Right back to her. Full court pressure coming up. To half court to Garcia. Garcia floats it into the paint. Layup is good. What a play and
what
a
a
finish.
Pass. She somehow fit that pass in a very, very tight window.
Nelson with 9.
Might have been tipped, actually, by the Dallas Stars defender.
One possession game now, 37-35. 12 minutes left. 3-ball off to the left. Rebound. Texas Elite. Now back out to Beatty. Beatty wants to drive. Floats it into the paint. No good. Offensive board. Turnaround off the mark. And the Elite come up with it. Carpenter lets that one go out of bounds. It was tipped by Batty and Beatty. And out over to the Elites. 12th anniversary of the Primetime Sports National Championships here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This is my first time at the event. It's been a fun 4 days. Looking forward to wrapping it up with championships later on today. And off the inbound pass, what a play underneath.
Don't look now, but we're tied.
Nelson with 11 points. Knotted up at 37 apiece. 11:30 left. Now the Stars floated in the corner. 3-ball to respond. Can't get it. Ball goes out of bounds. Should stay with the Stars and does.
Something that comes with Championship Sunday. Larger crowds. Getting some crowds getting into it here for both teams. It's nice to see.
Timeout. Dallas with 11:16 left. It's 37 apiece. Trying to look over at the other scoreboard as it looks like Team Texas is up 45-37 in the other semifinal. The main scoreboard isn't working, but they do have a smaller scoreboard set up at their scores table that we can kind of monitor throughout this game, because that is the other semifinal game of the 11th to 12th grade girls division. The winner of the game that you're watching right now will face that team, which right now, if the score holds, it'll be Team Texas, although they have a lot of game left to play. What is that, 7:52 left in the game?
Yep, 7:52, and we're pretty thankful over here. I know you're thankful, and I'm thankful that our scoreboard has stayed on. We're the only scoreboard that's working here on the main
Although
court.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, if we would have had that.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's when you don't have the clock.
Yeah, yesterday we were playing on some courts without a clock that was showing, and that would have been a struggle for everybody involved as the shot was no good off the inbound pass. She's at the free throw line shooting 2. Dallas trying to get some momentum going here at the free throw line. She clanks this one. Newman, who had a good first half with 8 points, making her first trip to the free throw line and continues the shooting struggles from the charity stripe as she goes 0 for on that trip, 37 apiece. Texas with the opportunity to take the lead here. Into the corner they go. Spears with the drive. Left hand layup off the top of the glass and in.
Here come the Elite.
That's Spears' first field goal. It's now 9 points for Spears. And a 2-point advantage for Texas, 39-37, 10-10 left in the game. Dallas makes you wonder if they've even trailed in this tournament yet. 3-ball off to the right, rebound Elite.
Some adversity here for the Stars. We'll see how the Dallas Stars face it with it.
3-ball left short. Up ahead the Stars go. Didn't have numbers, so they're going to have to stop here. Try to set something up just inside the free throw line. Jumper knocked down from Newman. She can hit a jumper from there, but just went 0 for 2 from the line.
It's a big shot there. Stop some of the momentum that the Elite have, and here's a steal.
Newman steals it away. Up ahead she goes to the basket. Gets it to go. Nice little 4-point swing for Newman, who now has 12. They continue the pressure, 41-39, as the Stars have retaken the lead and getting whistled for the call as Fabriana Dixon, she reaches in. Coming into the game is Chelsea Warren. Dixon will sit down. Inbound pass. Surveying the defense, now goes in the corner. 9.5 minutes left. Drive. Prayer thrown off the window, no good. Up ahead, the Stars go. Nice look to the baseline. Jumper is knocked down by Newman. Who else? 14 points now. 6-0 run for Newman in the Dallas Stars. She scored the last 6 for him.
Elite needing to respond here.
To the free throw line they go. Now reach in.
Just got a little bit too much of the wrist there.
Under 9 minutes left as Texas jumped out to a 39-37 lead, only to have that evaporate and turn into a 4-point hole led by Sanisha Newman of the Dallas Stars. Wilburn trying to go bounce pass to the right, kicked out of bounds, last touch by the Stars and Newman's foot. The Elite coming out here in the second half doing a good job. Outscoring the Stars 17-10 here in the second half. Garcia had that entry pass poked away by Walton.
Hip check there from Walton. She picks up 2 quick fouls, back to back.
8:47 left in a 4-point game. They toss it out there to Garcia. She runs it down, turns around, has Walton right in her face. Needs to get rid of the ball and avoid a 5-second call. Nice look and a better block. What help defense as Spears was all alone under the basket until she wasn't.
It certainly looked like the Elite were going to have a great look at the basket, and then at the last second, here comes Spears.
Spears got the inbound pass. Now to Garcia. Garcia going up top. Now near the half-court circle they go to Perot. Perot to Garcia. Garcia with the drive, gets it out to Wilburn. Wilburn runs over a defender. And
can't extend that elbow.
With possession, and we're going to have a timeout for the Texas Elite. Nearing the halfway mark of the second half, 8 minutes and 7 seconds left. The Dallas Stars lead 43-39, and they have possession of the ball. Taking a look into the Dallas Stars huddle as they have beaten their first 4 opponents here in the tournament by an average of 42 points. They beat Arlington yesterday in the quarterfinal by more than 20. Didn't have a final score. I just asked the coach first what was the score. He didn't know. So I asked, did you beat him by at least 20? Oh, yeah, was his response. So the Dallas Stars getting their first real test here of the tournament. We'll see if they can pass. It's unbelievable that their first test comes into the semifinals, but that's the case.
They've had a great run here at the Primetime Sports National Championships, and I know they're looking to get into the championship game. They don't want to come this far to lose in the semis.
Winner of this game will face the winner of Team Texas and the Prodigy Club, and right now in that game it's 49-47, Team Texas on top with 3.5 minutes left. Back to action here with under 8 minutes to go. 43-39 is the score. The Dallas Stars out of the timeout and off the inbound pass they go. Lost it into the paint, but right into the hands of Chelsea Warren. She has 7.
Ball just happened to float, and Warren in the right place at the right time.
Texas Elites trying to put a dent into this lead as the Stars come up with a steal. Off to the races they go. 2-point finish good for Alexis Gilbert. She has 11. Up ahead with the Elite, 47-39. 10-0 run for the Stars after falling down by 2. As Walton going to get whistled for the foul underneath. An impressive performance from the Stars after Texas jumped out to that 39-37 lead after digging out of a hole at halftime, Matt.
Yeah, the Elite, they've got to come back and match this run here that the Stars have put on. Otherwise, the run will be for naught that they had to come out of the half.
Garcia misses the first, a rare miss for the Texas Elite at the free throw line. Seven minutes, 15 seconds left. 47-39. She misses both. Critical misses there for the Elite. That was an opportunity to cut into this lead. Now the Stars with the ball. Shot blocked. Rebounded by Carpenter. Carpenter to Garcia. Garcia up ahead. Now they'll get it back to Carpenter. 7 minutes to go. 8-point deficit. Into the corner to Anderson. Anderson to Perot. Perot trying to get a pick from Carpenter. Does. Uses it. You give it to Carpenter on the roll. It was floated a little too high. Gave the Stars a chance to get back. Now, jumper missed by Garcia. 3-on-2. Here come the Stars. Shot rejected out of bounds. They're going to say out on the Elite. Running the foul was Chelsea Warren underneath. Set to inbound is Alexis Gilbert. Under her own basket. Goes to Warren. Warren with the floater. Offensive board off the miss. 3-ball short. Carpenter with it. Ball comes bouncing over to our table. Out of bounds over to the Elite.
Elite, they need a basket here. It's not do or die, but they've got to start cutting this lead down that the Stars have.
Closing in on the 6-minute mark. And off the steal. Off to the races was Chelsea Warren. Only problem was there was a foul before the steal. Gets it back to the ref.
You know, the Elite, they came back and took this lead in the second half, Michael, but it's really felt like the Stars have been in control for the majority of this game.
For the majority is correct, as the Elite had a good run and the Stars had to respond. What a bounce pass up ahead. And the finish from Jada Nixon.
Splits 2 defenders with ease.
That was a nice bounce pass from Carissa Moody. Dangerous bounce pass, but nice. I wouldn't have done it. That's because I'm not a risk taker. The Elite now driving baseline with a 10-point deficit. Launch a three from Garcia. This one in and out. Offensive board to Wilburn. She can't get that to go. Up ahead they go. Warren, spin move. Left hand off the glass, no good, but she was fouled. Chelsea Warren will go to the free throw line to shoot two. She has 7 points today. She's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Takes a couple dribbles, eyes the rim. Throws this one off to the right and bounces to the left. Free throw is good, as Chelsea Warren now has 8 points, as she is 50% from the charity stripe. Closing in on 5 minutes, 11-point lead for the Stars. Nearly stolen away. Warren has it, or excuse me, that's Wilburn. Now up top to Garcia. Garcia. Dribbling around, trying to find some spacing. Now a steal. Off to the races go the Stars. One-on-one, foul Carpenter. And going to the free throw line will be Alexis Gilbert. This will be her first trip to the line. Hoping to do better than her teammates. She has 11 points. Semifinal update over on the other court. There is 30 seconds left, and Team Texas is up 53-49. The winner of that game will face the winner of this one, as she goes 2 for 2. And a walk. Critical mistake by the Elite there.
Not one that the Elite can afford to make. Down 52-39. Looks like the Dallas Stars may have another double-digit win.
Need to close this one out over the next 4.5 minutes. Let's see if they can do just that. The Texas Elite were definitely game, though, that's for sure. As we have another tie-up and a walk this time on Warren. Three is off to the right. Up ahead come the Stars, hitting the deck, and
ouch,
she hurt her leg.
Doesn't look okay. Not something you want to see.
I don't know if she cramped up or
slow to get up. I don't think it's a cramp.
She's in pain. I don't think she twisted her ankle or anything.
I think the back of her leg got stepped on there as she came down. She'll walk off. It's good to see that she's putting some pressure on that leg.
Yeah, she's definitely able to walk off on her own power. 13-point advantage, the Stars. We'll inbound the ball right in front of our location. Here come the Elite. Stars, no problem with the pressure. Turnaround is good by Jayla Walton. The Elite came sprinting at her, and she literally just floated it over the defense.
That gives nothing.
Was not afraid of the pressure from the Elites. Carpenter loses it out of bounds over to the Stars. As Texas was game here today, but unable to pull off what would have been an upset in my mind. And this is our first look at either squad, but just looking at what the Dallas Stars have been able to do in their first 5 games, if they were to lose, you would have to consider it an upset at this point. Stars throw it away. Right back to Texas. Three and a half minutes left. Shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds and over to the Stars. So the Dallas Stars more than likely going to make it to the championship game where the other game has actually come to a close. Did not see the final there. Last look had Team Texas up by 4 with about 30 seconds left. (54-39). 3:24 left. Nearly came over into the backcourt after catching that. She did go into the backcourt, but nearly caught it in the front court and then came over and back. That's the Walton underneath.
The Dallas Stars, this title game that we're going to get with them, whatever team's going to face them, they're going to have their hands full. They have just been impressive throughout this entire tournament, and very impressed with them in the second half, the way they've been able to fend off the run from the Elite.
I mean, think of it this way, Matt. The Elite took a 39-37 lead and haven't scored since then. The Stars are on a 19-0 run.
This is incredible what we're witnessing here.
Walton put back won't go, but she's going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Impressive run.
Thought we were going to have a good finish. Now not so sure. In fact, now we're pretty much guaranteed that we won't have a good finish, as the Elite have not scored in a long time. Yet to score after taking that 39-37 lead. Coming up next, Matt, you have a good one. At least it should be. 2 of the more impressive 10th grade girls teams that we saw yesterday. The Oklahoma Lady Fire and the Waco Lady Panthers going to go at it with a spot in the championship game on the line.
Yeah, it should be one of the more matchups that I looked forward to today. Those 2 teams, in my mind, these 2 teams are the favorite from the teams that we have seen in that division. Waco Lady Panthers had a strong performance. Oklahoma Lady Fire got a little bit of a test in their second game. Still came out. Still got a double-digit win.
Yeah, they ended up beating the Arkansas Sting by 10. Even though that game was, and you know, we say that it
was a 3 to 4 point game.
Yeah, it was close throughout. The Fire could never really pull away, and the final score really isn't indicative of how that game went.
And I think it was good for the Lady Fire to get that test. That'll help them out in their game today.
Walton makes the first free throw. She has 9 points. Second free throw, almost left it short, but it bounces over the front rim and in. With 2.5 minutes left, the lead is now 58-39. The Elite still looking for their first points since taking a 39-37 lead, and they can't get it here. Ball goes out of bounds and over to the Stars. Dallas in the process of a 21-0 run to absolutely run away with this game. That is impressive. More than likely, they're going to get Team Texas in the championship game later on today. We will have that for you at roughly 2 o'clock. Check of the time. It's 11:22. Our next game scheduled to start at 11:30. We will not start at 11:30, but we're not terribly behind, so still decent on time as the turnaround J is good. And finally, the Elite score, this time from Nelson, who has 13 points, sorry. 13 points for her. She has 8 in the second half. (58-41) with 1:44 left. And now a late check-in for Texas includes Elizabeth Pack and Victoria Connell. Also now checking in is Reagan Rafael. Dallas nearly throws it away as DeBracia Beatty nearly lost her footing. She actually did fall down and then got back up to get the loose ball under 90 seconds to go. Shot, no shot. She was wide open, just assumed she was going to take a shot. Now motioning to the top of the key, driving into the corner they go. Now back up top. And the Dallas Stars is going to go on to the championship game after an impressive victory over the Texas Elite, which included a 21-0 run here in the second half after the Elite jumped up 39-37. The Dallas Stars,
very, very impressive team.
Going to be a force as they can just absolutely shut you down at any moment. As she knocks down the first, that is Jalen Brown standing at the free throw line. She now has 3. This is her first trip to the charity stripe. Can't get that one to go. Pack with the rebound. They'll go to Lewis, Jada Lewis. Ball's going to roll over to Matt. And he bounces it to the referee. And it'll go over to Dallas. Nat had no idea the ball was coming to him. And our producer didn't have any idea the ball was going to be tipped
Wake
out
up
of bounds.
call, Chris Smith. Good morning.
Off the inbounds. Nice tip right back to her. She can't control it. Now gets it out to a teammate. 3 ball is no good from Jalen Brown. Poked away there for a moment. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Texas with 43 seconds left. It's 59-41. So I guess the only thing left to figure out is whether or not Dallas is going to have yet another 20-point victory. Either way, it's going to be double digits, that's for sure. The Texas Elite trying to avoid losing by 20. They turn it over here with 25 seconds left, so it depends on if the Stars want to attack or not. If they want to, they can try for a 20-point lead and a 20-point possible victory. They attack the basket. Floater in the lane. Got it to go for Jakeisha Smith. Now a pass underneath. A little baby hook off the mark, and that's it. The Dallas Stars with yet another 20-point win. Impressive is basically all you can say to describe this team, Matt. They fell down 39-37. I don't know how much time was left at that point. They fall down 39-37. They close out the game on a 24-2 run.
Very, very impressive win by them, and they're headed to the championship game where they wanted to be at this point. And you got to put them as the favorites of the team that we've seen. Just impressive throughout the day and today or in the early morning. And what can you say more?
Well, you can't say anything more. They're on to the championship game, more than likely to face Team Texas, who I believe beat the Prodigy Club in the other semifinal in that championship game, which will be at 2 o'clock. Coming up next, we have a couple of other teams that have been completely dominant. What will happen when they face off against each other? We'll find out in the 10th grade semifinal game. Winner of this one moves on to the title game at 3:15 later today. It features the Oklahoma Lady Fire and the Waco Lady Panthers. Matt will have the play-by-play call of that one after this brief timeout. I'm Michael Knight for Matt Reynolds. You've been watching the 2014 11th and 12th grade girls division semifinal game live from Carrollton, Texas.